now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show brings you famous celebrities and amazing people from all over the world. Listen online at themikewagnershow.com and on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. And watch the interview on YouTube. So sit back and relax and enjoy the Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking for a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today at 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 10% off your first order. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be seen on the YouTube channel. Just subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on YouTube. You can also download and listen to our audio version on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio. Also watch the audio version on YouTube as well, and take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device wherever you go. That's the Mike Wagner Show. And we're here with a wonderful lady from San Antonio, Texas. She's a singer, songwriter, a plus model, writer, artist, actor, a college graduate, and she is just an up-and-coming. She's got a couple of videos out, and she's here to tell you just a whole story on what she's got to offer and what she's going to present in her Native American tradition as well, too. So everybody, let's give a big attention here and a big round for the wonderful, very sparkling Raven Diamond. Raven, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. So you're a singer, songwriter, plus model, writer, artist, and actor from Killeen, Texas. You're currently living in San Antonio, and you started music at the age of 5. You've been a church choir, and you also attended Northwest Vista College, part of the Alamo Community College. You also been in acting and modeling for, quite a few years. You also do some writing. You got a couple of music videos out, and you also got some online work as well, too. And before we get into all that, tell us how you got started.
With music, as I said in the little bio, I did get started in church choir. With modeling, I got started about 3 years ago. I had a falling out with a friend, and I just kind of wanted to do something new with my life, so I figured out how to get into modeling, and I got into modeling, and I ended up staying in modeling because I found out I liked it. Acting, I've done kind of throughout the years. I started the little elementary stuff, and then I continued it in middle school and continued it in high school. In high school, I also did tech theater, so I could learn like the other side of it. And then from there, I've just been doing indie stuff, but I have been auditioning for some little bit more mainstream, so we'll see what happens with that.
Nice. We'll get to that part in just a minute. And what's the moment that actually influenced you into acting, singing, or show business? What's the precise moment that influenced you in that arena?
With music, honestly, it was Christina Aguilera. I absolutely loved how her voice sounded. And I wanted to sound like that. I wanted people to be moved by what I could do. So I started trying to do that, get in church choir, learn all I could. With acting, it was just something that was really fun. And then I found out, there's an actual career for this. I can do this.
Was this part of the curriculum you're involved in when you went to Northwest Community College, or were you taking up another major at the time?
With Northwest Vista and San Antonio A&M, my degree is actually completely different from everything. I got an IT degree. I have a bachelor's in information assurance and security. So I know how to build a computer, set up a network, protect a network, test a network, all of that type of stuff. I do know some hacking. I would be considered a white hat hacker, which is a ethical hacker. So.
Oh, if you're going to be hacking, don't hack mine, okay? Unless you're going to send me some a million Bitcoins or something. Please don't hack mine, okay? Unless you want to send me $1 million.
I said I'm ethical, so you don't have to worry about that.
I know. I'm kidding. And when you hear about, IT security and everything else, you just have that connotation. But then it's also very, just very helpful to have. And when you talked about, building computers and testing and everything else, have you currently built a computer for what you're doing in singing and recording and everything like that?
I haven't built a computer specifically for it. What I've done is my uncle had given me his old Mac. It was a 2012 MacBook Pro, and on it there's a fun little program called Boot Camp. What Boot Camp does is allows you to partition your hard drive, which means separate it, and put Windows on it. And then in the Windows, I further got, I settled on VirtualBox. Yeah, I have VirtualBox on there. So I use VirtualBox to then upload Kali Linux on there, which is all the hacking programs and all that. So in one laptop, I have Mac, Windows, and Linux.
Wow, that is something. You're very, very intelligent. In that case, I'd like to have you build a computer for me one day. And how long have you been doing it before you ventured into show business?
With IT's been pretty much my 9 to 5. It helps out supporting. I am getting more acting and more singing stuff, so I'm hoping to switch over fully to that soon. But I mean, IT's still a really good thing. Everybody needs it. They will always need it as long as our society is up and running. So I think I got a little bit of job security there.
That sounds amazing too. And of course, we'll get to your influences and some of your projects in just a minute. You're listening to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at SonicWebStudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today at 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@SonicWebStudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 10% off your first order. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be seen on the YouTube channel. Just subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on YouTube, and you can watch any episode on the Mike Wagner Show. Just make sure you subscribe, please. And you can also download and listen to audio version on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify. Watch the audio version on YouTube, and also check us out on iHeartRadio, and take the Mike Wagner Show with you wherever you go on any mobile device. That's MikeWagnerShow.com, and just take us with you. We're here with San Antonio, Texas native Raven Diamond, talking about her IT career and working 9 to 5 and moonlighting as an actress, a singer, a plus model, and looking to make it full time. And of course, as she mentioned too, she's an IT specialist. So, she's a white hat hacker, white level hacker, but don't worry. I mean, she's not going to break into a computer. And of course, if you want songs from her, it's like you just simply ask. I mean, you don't have to hack into it or whatsoever. So, and of course, we talk about getting into, the modeling part after you're done with your job. And what do you get into first? What's the first thing? Do you get into any auditions? Do you get into the recording studio, or do you get into modeling? And what's the first thing you do after you get home from work?
It really depends. Usually when I get home from work, depending on what I have going on, I typically take a quick shower and I get ready for whatever it is. If it's modeling, I usually have a model go bag, and it has everything from my makeup to hair accessories, shoes, Spanx, various things like that. Anything a model really needs. And then typically before whatever the modeling thing is, I will have either discussed with the photographer or the fashion designer what they specifically want me to wear or bring. And I'll have that either in the bag or I'll already be partially wearing it. And if it's acting, then I will head over to wherever the audition is. A lot of times I will pre-record myself doing the monologue and listen to it on the drive there, so I can practice as I'm on the road.
Amazing.
If it's songwriting or singing, what I normally do is a glass of 8 ounces of water, room temperature. That's the best thing for your voice. And I will do a little bit of vocal warm-ups before I start singing, set up my recording equipment, and go ahead and record.
That's amazing too. And of course, you're talking about modeling as well too. Now, are these within the San Antonio area, or have you traveled outside of San Antonio? And what projects have you done within the San Antonio and out of San Antonio?
Most of the things I do are in San Antonio, but I have gone to Austin, Round Rock, San Marcos, New Braunfels, and I'm forgetting one, but I've been somewhere else too. I just can't remember at this time. And it varies. I've done fashion shows. I did a wedding fashion show, I think it was about a year or so ago up in Round Rock. Mm-hmm. I've done plus size fashion shows here in San Antonio. With the acting projects, it just really varies because where they need to go for location type thing. Mm-hmm. But I've done quite a bit of dramas, crime type stuff. 9 times out of 10, you see me in something, I'm probably dying. Just to be honest, I am probably dying. I'm very good at death scenes. Either that or I'm playing the B word.
Oh, that is something as well too. And of course, what are some of the upcoming modeling projects that you have?
I'm waiting to hear back from a couple of things, but this Saturday I am doing a photo shoot. So I can't wait to do that. I get to do it in my brand new red dress, and I'm going to post those pictures as soon as I have them. And then I'm waiting to hear back from some acting things as well. They just recently did the red carpet release of Payback.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we released that. That's online for everybody to view. Even the bloopers are online for us to view. Yeah, we had a lot of fun behind scenes.
Every time I think about the bloopers, it makes me think about Jackie Chan. He's one that started the whole thing with every blooper and makes everybody just, watch the credits. And of course, I was going to ask you about Payback as well, too. You also appeared in, let me just try to see here. You appeared in Love Somnia, also in Speed. I'm just trying to think here. My Life Matters, Bloodhound, and more. And first of all, just tell us about your most recent appearance in Payback and what's it all about.
Payback is based on a true story. And essentially it's about a guy cheating on his wife. Uh-huh. And hence the title, Payback. So I can't say too much without revealing it. It's going to be a couple-part web series. I'm in part 1. I don't know if any of the scenes I did made it into any of the other parts. I have to actually wait to see myself.
And where's this going to be released on?
I believe YouTube and Vimeo. I'd have to double check, but I know it's those, and I know that it's on Facebook too. It's been shared around a lot on Facebook. Okay,
so it's on YouTube, Vimeo, and Facebook.
Yes.
Okay, and is there any other outlets that you guys are negotiating on, like say Netflix, Hulu, or Amazon, or anything like that?
I think he was going to try Hulu, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that.
Oh, that's fine. We're just asking about that. And also your other releases, Love Somnia, My Life Matters, Bloodhound. You can just tell us about some of that, what your roles are, and where can we see your works in?
Bloodhound was for a 48-hour film festival. It was only on YouTube for a little bit of time just due to the contest rules and film festival rules and all of that. That was a murder investigation. I was the person that was dead in the lake. The fish believed my performance, so I got some nice fish bites from that.
Oh my gosh. Pretty fishy, I have to say.
Yeah, so they actually thought I was dead and started biting me. I was not happy.
Oh my gosh.
Love Somnia was basically a woman that lost her husband, and so she was resorting to a futuristic drug to have him by her side. I actually got to play the lead in that. It was the first time I ever played the lead, and it was pretty cool. There are definitely things that I learned that I needed to improve on my performance. It was a learning experience for me, and I did take that seriously. So the performances that you see after that point do get significantly better. I never stop improving. There's always something you can do to improve yourself.
That is amazing too, and of course, and I think we covered all the films. And is there any other films I haven't touched on? And if not, you can just tell us about some of those and tell us about that.
Another one I did was Speed Dateless. It was my very
Speed
first
Dateless,
comedy.
that's the name of it. Okay.
Yeah, Speed Dateless was my very first comedy. And I was a little bit psycho. Like, I'm the psycho date you don't want to date.
And I think you did that on purpose. You either had a boyfriend or fiance back then too. So, or now.
Well, we've had discussions about what I'm allowed to do in film and what I'm not allowed to do in film, what he's comfortable with. So we already have boundaries and guidelines. He understands that I am an actress and some roles may require me to kiss someone, but at the end of the day, it's him that I come home to.
Mm-hmm.
And he understands that.
And exactly, that's a good thing too. And tell us again about the films or movies. Where can they see them at?
I know pretty much with Speed Dateless, Love Somnia, My Life Matters. I know that the trailers on YouTube. The actual films were on their personal website. The website is escaping me right now, but if you look up Indiewood Movies on Facebook, it should pop up their Facebook page, and it should lead you to their website. So I did some of those. Payback, like I said, Facebook, Vimeo, YouTube. Bloodhound used to be on YouTube, but because of how it was, it did have to be taken down. So it's no longer available. Okay.
Well, you got some acting in, which is good too. We'll talk about some of your songs and some of the videos in just a minute. Along your other works, you listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com. Powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at SonicWebStudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today at 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@SonicWebStudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 10% off your first order. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be seen on the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on YouTube and check out our episodes. You can also download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also watch the interview on YouTube as well, too. You can also download on iHeartRadio. Also take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Just go to themikewagnershow.com and check us out and find us there. We're here with San Antonio, Texas native Raven Diamond. She is a plus model, actress, singer, writer, and she's also an IT tech. So if you got questions about any IT, or if you want to have her legally hack something, you can let her know as well too. But of course, just don't do anything unethical too. So you also got some songs as well too, including a view on video, like Lights, Controlled, and Going Through the Motions, and quite a few others. Just tell us all about those.
Those are all pretty interesting. With Going Through the Motions, I actually want to redo it and re-release it because it was released as a pop song, but in truth, it's actually supposed to be a dark rock song. So that will probably be taken down and re-released. With Controlled was my second release. It was my first release for 2018. And I forget what day I found out, but for 2018, that song actually hit top 50 on one of the internet radios. So
nice.
That was really, really cool. And I do have a music video for that. There's certain things that I want to change about the music video. But for a first attempt and filming it in 3 days, I think it went really good.
Nice. That is so nice. And of course, you can see the video on the internet as well too. And you can describe about the video and what's that about, and what some of your thoughts on the video as well too. What goes in it, what inspired you to do this on video.
Controlled. Basically, the song is about someone trying to escape a domestic violence relationship. They're trying to find the strength to leave. They're trying to make sure that it's the right thing to do. And so the video kind of reflects that. It shows me singing in the church, saying, here I confess, try to resist. And basically what those lines mean is I'm confessing, I'm trying to resist this, but it's good for me. And then in the music video, I have two wonderful actors kind of acting it out, each of the lyrics meaning something specific. and through it you see the violence of the relationship, and then at the end she finally gets free. She finally says enough is enough, puts down her wedding ring, and leaves.
That is amazing. And you pretty much have a really good footing to what you're doing as well too. And of course, besides being a plus size model and also an actor and singer as well too, you're also a writer as well too. You started a book called MLD My Other Demon, and you also had also worked with Astronaut Studios and doing some comics, Bell of the Night, and quite a few others. And you can tell us about what writing have you done and where can we find those?
With the Veil of Night, they had me write a couple prequel chapters. Veil of Night hasn't actually come out.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're still debating if they're going to use my prequel chapters or not, which is completely fine. I mean, if they do, that'd be awesome. I'd be very, very happy. If not, it was a great experience. It taught me how to write in script format, and it showed me a lot of things that I didn't understand about comics before. So even if they don't use it, it was a great learning experience for me.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
With MOD, it's actually a fan fiction. I wrote a couple chapters, and I need to write more, but I've just been so busy with everything else. It was fan fiction based off of the anime Bleach. So there's that, and then there's a couple works that I'm working on for myself personally to publish. One is a novel called God's Rose, and the other is a manga called Full Moon King.
Wow, that is amazing. And where can we find these works at?
MOD is on fanfiction.net, I think is the ending. Veil of Night, as I said, it has not been released. And then the other two, they are in the writing process and will be published once they're done.
Wow, you've got a lot on your plate, and I'm very amazed at such a young age you are, especially when you're an IT tech as well, too, just branching out. And of course, just a few more minutes as well, too, to ask you a few more things. Now, of all the four you've done, being a plus size model, you being a writer, an actor, and a singer, of all those four, what do you think you would most likely pursue in those areas? Which one do you think you'll most likely pursue?
Well, all of them are sort of taking off, which is really cool. But my first love will always be singing. That is my first love.
Okay. And of course, going from 1 to 4, your favorite being singing, what would be your second favorite, third favorite, and fourth favorite?
So singing was my first, acting was my second, writing my third, and modeling my fourth.
Wow, that is a very good order. And I have to say, you've got this all figured out, which is great. And you also talked about your favorite artist and influence being Christina Aguilera. And who are some other favorite artists and singers and actors that you have grown up who helped shape your career as well, too, and even writers?
With writers, I would say Carrie Vaughn. I loved her Kitty series. With actors, I loved Will Smith and Johnny Depp. Like, they were just amazing. With singers, Christina Aguilera, Linkin Park, Red, Chevelle. I've got a lot of rock influences.
I could tell. Yes, I could tell. And of course, there's always some classics as well, too. It's like if you want to really shape your singing career, too. So you got a lot of that. And of course, of all the projects you've done, and you have many, many, many which you've done, I mean, you did a great job of it. What do you consider your most favorite project, and what's the most challenging?
I think the most challenging project for me was Lovesomnia, because that was the first time that I was really believed that the camera was really focused on me, that I had a lot to learn. Everything else past that point has been a lot easier. It hasn't been a cakewalk, but it's been a lot easier because of everything I learned. My favorite, though, would probably be Return to the Hiding Place. It was a little indie film a couple years back. I was in high school, and it was the very first time that I was on camera. I was an extra,
gosh.
But it was so much fun.
It sounds like a lot of fun. And what do you consider your most memorable moment?
from Return to the Hiding Place, my most memorable moment, I had gotten so upset because Return to the Hiding Place takes place during the Holocaust, and so we're all in dresses and everything. And it was cold. Like, it didn't look cold, but it was freezing, but we had to be in skirts.
Oh my gosh.
And I tried very hard to be part of the crowd, but not to get in front of the guys that were dressed in Nazi attire. Because every time that would happen, they would step on my foot, and it was an open-toed shoe. I was so upset. And so I tried so hard. And the one time that I finally ended up not getting in front of him to where he didn't step on my foot, I fell over a bush.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that's something for the ages, I'll tell you that. Oh, we got a few more minutes here with Raven Diamond, IT expert, and also a college graduate, and also plus model, writer, songwriter, actor as well too, here on the Mike Wagner Show. And of course, I think I did touch upon Christina Aguilera. Who else would you consider biggest influence in your career?
I guess my mom, because she always encouraged me. Like, there were sometimes I knew she didn't want to drive me to an audition. She didn't want to do all of this. She didn't want to go with me to the modeling stuff, but she did it anyways.
That is amazing as well, too. And what's the best advice you can give them at this point?
Don't be disappointed if you get no's. You're going to get tons of those in the industry. I get tons of them because I'm considered plus size. Size 14 and above is considered plus size. So I get them all the time. Move on. Just keep going. You're not going to be the type for every single movie. You're not going to be the type for every single modeling show. But there's enough of them going on that you can still do it. You can still figure out how to make a living. It may not be your full time. It's not my full time right now. But as you get known, it can become your full time.
And that's what you're working at right now. That's amazing, amazing. And of course, just want to say, Raven, thank you very much for your time. You've been fantastic today here on the Mike Wagner Show. Once again, tell us about your upcoming projects, what's your website, and how can people contact you, and how can they get a hold of your songs, your writing, and also other information?
I have a Facebook fan page. Just go to www.facebook.com/RavenDiamondFans, and it'll pop up. I also have an Instagram, Diamond Actor, and I tend to post on there pretty frequently about everything that I have coming up. I am building a website, RavenDiamondOfficial.com, so that will be up soon. Some of my upcoming projects, I'm doing a photo shoot this weekend. Next weekend, I'm singing at a gala. And then I'm waiting to hear back on some projects that I auditioned for. I also may be voicing some creepy stories on a YouTube channel called Forked Tongue Tales.
Tongue Tales. I have to remember that. And try saying that 10 times fast, by the way, too. So
yeah, so I may be voicing some pretty creepy stories on there. I may get to dip my toe into some voice acting, which would be really cool.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to ask you as well, too, if you want to do a little bit of singing for us, and maybe do something from Forked Tale as well, too, before we go. Maybe just, do a little singing for us. If you're up to it, maybe do a little bit of Forked Tales or something. I forgot to ask you about that.
It's all good. I can do a little bit of singing. One song I had made for actually Lovesomnia. They never used it, but it's called Faded Rabbit Hole. The voice at the edge of consciousness, the smile behind my eyes, the sweet words I hear in dreams, the lifeless picture of minds. They watch these faded lives, empty promises of forever. We live these harsh lives. A drug can make it better. Let's dive down the rabbit hole. fall into a reality of poison. Dive down into the rabbit hole. Faded colors come alive. Reality isn't real. Down the rabbit hole with me.
That is amazing. Reminds me of Alice in Wonderland when you think about the rabbit hole and going into reality. That is amazing.
Thanks.
That is amazing, too. And, of course, you know, we're looking forward to what you got here as well, too. Just want to say thank you for your time, Raven. It's been fantastic. And you've been a great guest on the Mike Wagner Show. Look forward to having you on again soon. And please do me and everybody a favor. Keep us up to date. Look forward to having you on again soon.
I would love to be on here again, and I will do my best to keep you up to date.
Thanks for listening to the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Listen online at themikewagnershow.com and on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. And watch the interview on YouTube. Also, become a sponsor of the program and or donate today at themikewagnershow.com. Join us again tomorrow for another episode of The Mike Wagner Show.